Good morning. It's day, I believe, 114 of the through hike. Yesterday was evidently a very eventful day that ended with hiking through a fairly severe thunderstorm. And we stayed at October Mountain Shelter last night. I was completely soaked when I arrived, and I'm completely soaked when I left this morning. Welcome to the AT, people. No rain, no main. So it's gonna rain pretty much for the rest of the week. And because of that, we're trying to shelter hop a little bit. Problem is, today's shelters are either, stupid bug, 8 miles away or 25 miles away. So today's gonna be another 25, it looks like. Not thrilled about that. Good morning. It is day 115 of my through hike. I just left the Father Tom campsite in Cheshire, Mass. It's a public campsite in the town. It's very nice actually, and not entirely sure how far we're going today, but I do know that we're going up and over Mount Greylock, which is the highest peak in Massachusetts. I've done it once before in mid-November, and I did it in the snow. So instead today we're doing it in some pretty intense humidity and probably some rain, let's be realistic. But I'm really excited today, and hopefully today is better than yesterday, because yesterday was a mental breakdown for the ages, and I got through it. In part thanks to FanFave. Thank you, FanFave. So if it wasn't for FanFave, I would have walked right past 1,600 miles. Thank you. I got
600 to go.
I got town brain going on. There's the Vermont border sign, and there's the Vermud. Good morning. It's day 115 of my through hike, and it's a bit muddy. You know, it's been raining for the past 5 days, I think. About 5 days, and the trail is a mud puddle. I'm only doing 10 miles today because I'm basically double Neroing and then zeroing in Bennington because my body is breaking down, my brain's breaking down, and I needed a zero ASAP. Rest of the crew's pushing on. I'm gonna miss them for a few days, but I'm gonna catch them. And it's not gonna take 300 miles this time. Probably. Oh fuck, slippery. Good morning. It's day 117 of my through hike. I'm about halfway through today because I'm only doing 4.3 today. I'm on top of Harmon Hill in Vermont. I actually ran into someone I worked with last summer, which was too funny. And I'm getting ready to go into town. I called my shuttle and they didn't answer, so I'm gonna call again in a little bit just because there's no cell signal at the trailhead and I really don't want to hitchhike. But yeah, I'm staying in town tonight and tomorrow night just to let my body recover a little bit, get out of the rain, and just relax, because northern New England's brutal and I knew this. Hello, so it's day 118 of my through hike. I'm zeroing today in Bennington, Vermont at the Catamount Motel, which is super hiker friendly. I like it here. My room is currently an explosion of gear, so Disney, don't copyright me. Food, tent drying out, bed of gear and things, quilt, everything. But my dad came up today because I had to sign my lease for my apartment. I'm very grateful that he did that because it was a lot easier to do on the computer than it was on my phone. And he also brought up a few things that I just needed, so a little bit of food stuff, a whole bunch of Clorox wipes actually, because I am cleaning out my backpack because it's not just nasty, it's schnasty. Yeah, so, I mean, what better time to do a clean out than 579 miles to the end, so Yeah, getting everything cleaned up today. Gonna repack, and I'll be out again tomorrow for 19 miles. So that should be a fun way to start up again. Another thing I'm doing with my 0-day, packing up, getting ready for tomorrow morning because I want to get out of here at a reasonable hour because I got 19 to do tomorrow. Woohoo! I'm currently getting my tent all clipped together, so with the Big Agnes tent, I can pitch it without getting the inside wet, in theory. And we're supposed to get like 2 inches of rain tomorrow. Fun. And yeah, I'm just gonna get this set up. I'm gonna try and stay in the shelter tomorrow night, but I'm also realistic. I'm never fast getting out of town, and I've got a 19-mile day ahead of me, so there may not be room in the shelter when I get there. Just being realistic, and I'm gonna do my best. That's all any of us can do. So putting this together makes my life easier when it comes to setting up my tent in the rain. Good morning. It is day, I believe, 119 of my through hike. I just got dropped off at the Route 9 trailhead by Pete from the Catamount Motel. I cannot say enough nice things about the Catamount Motel and Pete. It was phenomenal, reasonably priced, close to downtown. Wi-Fi was fast, water was hot, air conditioning was cool, and I am off to do a 19-mile day today. I'm heading up to, what fucking shelter is it? Stony Brook or Storybrooke Shelter, I think it is. And let's put the emphasis on heading up, because this is what I'm starting with immediately. Get the climb out of the way right away. So it's like 11 o'clock. This dude hiked out yesterday, and I caught him still in his hammock. 4 miles yesterday. So he's joining me tomorrow for today. And I'm excited because I get to hike my buddy again. Yeah, so this is trail currently. Good morning. It is day 121. As you can hear, it is once again pouring. The 8-person shelter was full with 7 people last night, so I was stuck tenting, and I'm a little damp. Yeah, going to a 12-person shelter tonight, and if there's any less than 15 in there when I get there, I'm cramming myself in. Otherwise, I think I'm just gonna go into town and get a fucking motel because this is miserable, and I'm wet, and I'm dirty, like beyond like normal dirty. Like my socks and shoes are encrusted in mud, and this sucks. And yeah, there's no drying off here. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm on Stratton Mountain Fire Tower. I'm not feeling today, so I am probably doing my 18-mile option instead of the 23. One, because I got a late start. Two, just I am sick of having wet, muddy feet. Nothing I can do about that though, so just gotta keep hiking and pray that those children are going the opposite direction.